Yeah, guys. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you're watching me from, guys. So, this very video, which I am doing today, personally, I don't like adding my voices to ethnic and tribal, conversations in Ghana that much because it's very sensitive. But I think today I saw this very video up here. I'm not going to play the video for the sake of the content of the video, but this gentleman I saw, or these two gentlemen I saw in a video from Takrade. They came out today or yesterday and made a video to insult the overlord of the Ashanti Kingdom, Nana Osei Tutu the second. And this follows a video which was also made by one gentleman, Mustafa, who apparently was beaten and allegedly, unconfirmed sources are reporting he has been unalived through the beating that he had from insulting the overlord of the Asante Kingdom. And before I move directly to what I want to say on these issues, I'm going to plead with the Ghana Police Service, the Ghana Security Service, with immediate effect. These very two guys in Takrade, according to the video they made, they are in Takrade. I'm going to call on the authorities of Ghana to swiftly arrest these guys with immediate effect. Immediate effect. If these guys can be arrested, it is really going to help situations. And secondly, I'm going to move to advising my fellow Ghanaian people, whatever tribe you are from. I think it is high time we, call a spade and act according to the laws of the land. I believe laws of this land was set to make sure every individual goes according to the laws of the land. Now, what does the law say if a chief, an overlord, is being insulted by an individual in the country? When you go into the Chieftaincy Act 759, Act 53, it is stated there that it is an offense if a person knowingly uses disrespectful or insulting language to a chief in Ghana. And this offense carries penalties. And what are the penalties of this very offense? If a person or an individual insults an overlord or a chief in Ghana, the person has to be arrested. The person will be taken to court to face the court of law, and eventually there's gonna either be a fine for this very person, or the person will face imprisonment, which mostly 6 months, 1 year imprisonment, according to the level of damage which has been caused. And I think this also passes an advice to every person in Ghana. I know it's very painful to see your chiefs, your kings, your overlords being insulted in a manner which some of the youth are portraying as we speak. But I feel the best way to handle such situations is to get these people arrested. If you can report to the police, let the police arrest these people. If you can also arrest these people yourself, if you can use the power you have as a citizen to arrest these people, you can equally arrest them, take them to the law, take them to face justice by law. But in the essence where you have, tribes in Ghana that, will use emotions, to get people insulting their chiefs or their overlords, and then eventually beating them to a point where they lose their life. I think it is not something we should condone in Ghana, because when it happens this way, how many people can you kill? You understand? How many people can you unalive? Because you cannot just be beating people up for insulting our overlords and then eventually unaliving them. And when it happens that way, it's going to paint another image to whichever tribe or whichever religious group that is going to get themselves involved in such activities. So please, like I said earlier, these very guys from Takrade, I'm just hoping and praying that the authorities of Ghana will, with immediate effect, get these guys arrested and bring them to the books. And secondly, I'm gonna also plead with every individual that has been affected with what is happening at the moment by some of the youth that are going overboard, insulting, some chiefs and some overlords in Ghana, due to activities by some of us. Because this whole thing started when, we ourselves come on social media, we have this tribal conversations and tribal arguments going on, and then insulting each other and all that. And what are the kids learning from this? This is the end result of what the kids will also learn from what we portray out there. And I think it is high time we advise ourselves to desist from such activities. Asantis, Gans, Bonos, Ewes, Dagombes, Nordness, we are all one people, we are all one Ghanaians. And until we see each other as one people, we cannot end what we ourselves has cooked, because this was cooked by we the individuals. I will speak fact and I will always say the truth, because the younger youth, look at these small boys coming out, pick video and insult Yera, Nana, or say Tutu Otumfuo. It is very, very mind-blowing. And how does this start? This will get to this stage from what they see on social media, from what they see on their mobile phones, on TikTok, on wheresoever, on social media handles. You have grown-up people seated, insulting one tribe to the other, and they are also learning from what is going on. So, one, like I said, we should desist from activities of insulting our fellow chiefs in Ghana. That is one. And secondly, in case at the moment things are getting overboard and you have people, coming out doing these activities, insulting overlords and chiefs, I know it is very painful, but I would suggest the right way we are to go at this point is to make sure we get these people under, the law they are supposed to be kept under, and then we allow the law deal with them perfectly. But if we don't look at things in this aspect or in this perspective, and then we decide to, beat people that insults our overlords, I think we'll be getting to a stage or a point where it is really going to cause a lot of mayhem in the country Ghana. I don't know how you are going to find this information. I don't know how you are going to find this. This is my ideas, but I think at this point we should desist from the activities we do on social media, insulting our tribes and our kings in Ghana. And then secondly, the damage has already been there, due to what, I don't want to exempt myself out and then put the blame on people. Some of us did on social media. I feel it is time we all at this point put an end to such activities and now treat on how we can solve the mayhem that is coming with the younger generations now getting to positions where there's no respect anymore. They come out and insult kings and chiefs. Thank you very much.